Hey kids, today we're doing a walkthrough for Critical Path. This game's from 1993. It was PC and Mac only. They shipped 300,000 units of this game. That's a lot. Now, a lot of them were in Europe. They prepackaged these with kind of computer sales, but I think the game is actually pretty good. And there's no walkthrough for this. At least I could find. There's a crappy old one online that is not very easy to read, but I think this is going to be the only walkthrough for this game. So if you want to play this game, it's pretty much abandonware. You have to download it. Now, I'm not going to talk the whole time through this walkthrough. I want you to actually be able to experience the game. So we're going to start right here with the intro.
Devastated by a third world war. It began when terrorists obtained biological and nuclear weapons from splintered remnants of the Soviet army. Today, 90% of the world's population lies dead. Bio-war agents have rendered most of the others insane. Unaffected survivors have begun banding together in isolated sanctuaries around the world. Each day, more people attempt to reach these safe havens. Few make it alive. Today, another group is trying, and you will be one of them.
Not much longer now, Cat.
At our present airspeed, I'm making 4 hours, 20 minutes tops.
I'm still a gentleman. I'll let you land first.
I'll be there first.
Yeah, right. Hey, hang on.
What's up, Greer?
Got trouble. Losing hydraulic pressure. We're headed for the island at 340 degrees.
Excellent.
I'm going for the roof. Ignition units gone. Those phones you packed is better.
Yeah, right. I saw an airfield back there. I'll land and see if we can find something that'll work.
Roger that, and thanks.
We're hit. Starboard engine.
Got it. Port engine's losing power. We're going down. Snipers! Jump! Jesus.
Cat. Forget about me. Salvage the part and get back.
Now, you might be saying to yourself, okay, this is going to come up later in the story. No, it doesn't. If you're here for all the story, not the greatest on the world, okay? Not the greatest in the world, but it is done really well, and especially by Eileen Weisinger, I believe it's how you pronounce it. She's really good in this, so check her out throughout this.
Don't!
Get the part and get them out of here, Cat. That's an order.
She's also really good with a gun. She's a stunt person, does a lot of her own fighting, does all of her own fighting in this. I think she's really good. Now this gets into the game. We're going to be our actual character. You're not playing as her. Our actual character is in a control room, okay? And in this control room, it's like Night Trap. You use buttons to kind of control everything. Here you can see the panel right here. Yes, no. There's all those buttons there to the right. And that kind of detonator little thing with the 0, 1 through 9 on it. That is how you fire weapons on this. Now, this thing that I've just opened up, this little notepad, this is what you have to read. All the clues for the game on how to get through it are in this notepad. Some of them are explicitly written down. The code for this is 0123 or whatever. But a lot of it is, hey, a pre-war number for dialing an emergency, 911, okay? But it's all here in this.
If I can get inside this place.
Watch your step. Apparently this factory is mined and booby-trapped. It won't be easy getting up here. I'm inside a control room that's wired into everything, so maybe I can help. And Cat, there's one more thing. The surveillance cameras show the place is crawling with locals, and they don't look friendly.
Thanks for the info. I'm at some kind of a tunnel entrance. Can you open these doors?
Yeah, I see them. Give me a minute to study these controls and directions.
Time's up. I've got one grenade. I'm gonna use it. Now. Damn it! My comm unit took a hit. The audio receiver is
Okay,
shot.
on this one we have to hit the alert button. That's all this is kind of doing, is this kind of like a, hey, do you know how to do the game? Hit alert. Now what it does on this, every time you kind of see like a static screen, that means the game is saving. And that means that when you load it again, they'll get you right back to this point. Now you can queue up these numbers whenever you want. I'm gonna put in 1, 2, 3 now, and pretty much you're going to have to wait till, I think she gives you a thing to say it. When they start coming at her, when her gun jams, that's when we're gonna use it. When her gun jams, press the red button and it'll wipe out the zombies.
It's jammed! I need some backup here! Great. Now if you excuse me, I'm gonna run like hell. What is this place anyway? Hey! Did you do that? Well, if you didn't, who did? Might as well grab a free ride. This place gives me the creeps. Here I go. Express elevator. To hell.
Here these guys are throwing rocks on you, these orange suited guys. These are kind of like the mutants on this. You can prep the number again, 152. And when she kind of says, hey, if you've got any good ideas, you can do it again, that's when we're gonna hit the red button. But 152 is the code here.
I'm pinned down! I can't get off the shot! And you have another surprise? Now's the time to use it! Get there! Can't you do something?
You can get your mouse over the E here. When you get a sideways shot of her, we're going to hit that E button to stop the conveyor belt. We're also going to use that E button again to kill one of the bad guys that she's fighting. After a very long fight scene, we'll use it again.
Oh. My head. Oh my god! Thanks. Jesus! That is one hell of a drop. Damn it!
I love this quip coming up. She is really good at quips. That's why I think this game is a lot of fun.
I said back
You see that guy in the background? When he gets to the edge of the conveyor belt, that's when we want to hit E again and hit that. You really don't get penalized for hitting it earlier. It just doesn't recognize it, so you just need to keep hitting it, essentially.
Holy. Can you see this? Who builds a cross factory 1,000 miles from nowhere?
I'm going to stop it right here for a second. General Min, the guy in this, he's actually an executive at the developer here. He's not an actor. And actually, the other actors in this game are lawyers for this. So there was only one professional actor. They were definitely doing it on the budget. They all spent it on Eileen, and I think she does a fantastic job at this. But if you think his acting is not great, spoiler, he's not an actor.
Welcome to my facility. I'm General Min. You and your lovely friend have been quite amusing so far. I am most anxious to meet her in person, assuming, of course, she survives.
Don't ever let me get that far off the ground again.
I think I better be moving.
This is another cool scene here. I like this a lot. This one, we're going to hit the J button. She says, this isn't a game. Okay, kind of a little meta there when she says this isn't a game. When she says this isn't a game, hit J, and she'll get out of the way, and then you'll see what happens. We want to hit G here to get the crane started. When you see that crane, hit G, okay? This is, I think, the best shot in the game. I think this is great. I love it.
I'm not looking down. I'm not looking down. Hurry up. This is not my idea of flying, Private. My hands are slipping. I can't hold on much longer. My hands are slipping. Hurry up. I need a place to get down. Okay. Here goes. Very.
This is probably the hardest part of the game. It took me a couple times to get through this. This is one of the only times like I kind of died consistently on this game and kind of had to restart it. I'm going to put it up here on the screen. But the tip for this on the catwalk, okay, you cannot hit the direction you want to go until you are on top of it. It's better to hit late than early. If you hit early, you're going to go off into the lava, okay, into the molten lava. So wait till you get on it. And you're going to watch. I would watch this if you're going to play it, see how to move through it. I'm going to say it, but I'm also going to put on the screen here. Left, forward, left, forward, right, left, right, forward. That's what we're going to do, but we're going to keep it on the screen here so you kind of know what direction to go. Now, a little bit, there's not too much here in terms of her talking, so I'll talk a little bit here. 300,000 copies sold. That's actually a lot. This game was made by the same developer that did the Daedalus encounter, the one with Tia Carrera in it, which is almost the same exact setup of this. Now, they are really trying to capture, especially on this one, Night Trap, Sewer Shark. Those games came out in 1992. This came out in late 1993. They're trying to capture that. I don't even know what genre it is. The trapped control genre. Think of The Last Broadcast, but 1993, not 2018. The reason I stumbled onto this game, PC Gamer said this was the 9th worst game of all time. The 2010 article. I was reading an old article on there. And I was like, when I see the worst ever, piques my interest. We did a full review for Gothos. That is critically acclaimed as one of the worst games ever. And I would have to agree, it is very bad. It's an FMV game. Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, hysterically bad. This is way better than both of those games, okay? It's really short. I think that's what makes it not so great. The B actors are very Z-level talent. I think that's what makes it not great. But this is 1993, people. The graphics aren't that bad in this. They aren't that bad at all. The gameplay isn't that bad. It's responsive. It's different than you got to read that manual and kind of, that's the puzzle solving, reading it and getting clues from that and interpreting those clues and putting them into the game. I don't mind that. I actually think it's kind of fun. I think it is a really fun game. And it's so quick and it saves so frequently that you're not going to be stuck on this game for days. Can easily be beaten in an afternoon without this walkthrough. Now, Eileen Weisinger, she's in a lot of other stuff. She does stunt woman, actress, still acting today, a lot of TV, still hasn't found that huge role yet, but she is working, and that is a good thing. This is her first film, I believe, her first acting gig, at least on film, for lack of a better term, and I think she nails it. She's really good. The fight scenes, if you watch them closely, she's really good in it. She's comfortable with a gun. I think she looks the part in it. She's definitely in shape, looks great for it. I don't know who they could have gotten better for it, especially with the budget they had. They spent $450,000 on this game. Almost all of that was used on the graphics here. This is a lot going on. This is a lot of CGI for 1993. So that's where most of the money was spent in the development of the game. But kudos to them. They used original music in this. They actually recorded stuff, so that makes it a lot better.
I can hardly hold my head up any longer.
Okay, we are finally off the catwalk. Now, what's confusing here? You see those double doors in front of you. You don't want to go through these. He's asking about water. Do you have an idea of where to go? You want to hit right, okay? You want to hit yes and go to the right. This is important. When she asks, like, do you see anything? Yes, and go to the right door. When you open that door, there's a sink in there, okay? You don't know there's a sink in there until you go in there. But if you go through those front double doors first, you will die.
Thank God.
Here, again, really good actress. Say yes when she asks you this question.
What's the use? It's just a game. A sick game. With some maniac pulling the strings. Maybe Greer and Nighthorse were the lucky ones. Maybe we should just hang it up here. What do you say, amigo? Are you still with me? Okay. We're gonna make it. They didn't die for nothing. Enough R&R. I'm moving out. Stick with me, buddy. I'd hate to be in this without you.
This is the part of the game that I think just kind of falls apart. 1993 was a very anti-drug part of the time in the United States.
Can you believe this?
They had to have an anti-drug message in here. 90% of the world is dead. Why are we worried about pushing drugs? Why are we worried about the Soviets pushing drugs? This is the least of our worries. We just had a nuclear war. Yet, here we are, just saying no to drugs, kids.
Blocked. What now?
You will want to hit right here, and this will take you up to a water tower.
Looks like I'm going up again. Damn it. Here they come again.
I think this is a pretty cool shot. I think it's done really well too. Now the code for this one is 666. Again, he says Mark of the Beast in his notepad here that you have to use on the water tower. When you do that, you'll put that in, boom, explosion. All right, so you saved Cat again. How many lives does Cat have in this game? You want to guess? 9. Yes, she has 9 lives. Now in this little shower scene here, you can hit yes or no. It does not matter. If you hit yes, which I did, of course, you know, shower scene, 1993. She does not get naked, guys, and that is just not an option, so sorry.
Hey, can you make these things turn on? Sorry. No time for a shower scene anyway. Looks like a cell block. Was this the labor force?
I beg you.
What are you doing here?
The General, General Min, and the others. They're insane. They've locked me up and left me here to die.
Yeah?
Please! Release me! I can get you out of here.
You're lucky they didn't kill you already. Wait a minute. Can you walk?
Yes. Just give me a moment. It's been so long.
A torture chamber. This Min guy is really sick.
Okay, guy steals your gun. You've prepped the numbers 451 in here. And when he says, sorry, I have to kill you anyway, you know, but he has to kill you, that's when you hit the red button. And a wonderful, wonderful quip will come after that.
Of course, I will have to kill you. Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful gun.
Shocking. You really ought to quit smoking. 1 round left. Hey, an elevator. roof.
Elevator doesn't work. We talked a little bit about before. A pre-war code for an emergency, 911. That's what we want to prep it up with. When she looks up and this starts coming down on you, that's when you want to hit the red button.
Way to go, pal. I can see daylight through here.
All right, the final showdown. What are we going to do? We're going to hit the N button. This is going to sound an alarm. It doesn't work the first time he comes up. I don't know what the actual words are to say to kind of cue it.
But now the game is over. First, your friend must die. But you, I'll keep you alive for my most personal pleasures.
Okay, soldier, you've got a plane to catch. Welcome aboard!
Now, why the heck are none of these bullets hitting her? This is Star Wars level in a hallway, not hitting the person you're firing at. I do love how she takes him out, though. Great ending. Great ending.
This cat has 10 lives.
There you have it. I think this is a really good time capsule game. It kind of emulates 1993 really well when action movies were kind of the thing. Direct-to-video action movies were definitely a thing. We've done a couple Timothy Bottoms movies. If you like this, speaking of that, American Hero, check out that. We did a full walkthrough very similar to what we did right here. I'm not talking the whole time. That one's really good. That's an excellent game. That's a fun one to play. A lot more branching storylines on that one. More of an FMV choose your own adventure game than this one, absolutely. But I still had fun with this. And the music is great. Original music for a game like this doesn't happen often. I think it's done really well. Hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun doing this. And if you enjoyed watching it, please hit like, please hit subscribe. That's how we do more of this. All we do is FMV stuff. If there's an old FMV game that you would love to see us take a crack at, we would love to know it, because we will play just about anything. We've played Kids on Site, we've played Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, we played the best, we've played the worst, we've played everything in between. Thank you. Have a great one.